So a lot of questions around why you're doing a 72-hour fast, what's the benefits, what's the reasons, what's your ultimate aim. So for me, in short, there's two things. First one's mindset. So I'm constantly trying to think of things that kind of just pushes that and develops that. As I've got older and stopped playing sport, things start to kind of not irritate us, but I kind of haven't got that little competition element. So putting that out there and saying I'm going to do a 72-hour fast, I kind of enjoy the process of failing and making sure I don't fail. So that little kind of whether it's elite mindset, whether it's a strong mindset, that's one thing that I want to kind of continue to develop as I age. And then the second one, which is the main one, is health. So I've read a lot. I haven't just went into this because I've seen somebody. So a couple of people sent us some names who I didn't even realise were doing fasting. It's not something I really follow on social media with regards to any even protocols. It's kind of just something I've read a lot about. So I read journal articles, and what that means is doctors potentially have wrote these stuff. Nothing I do would I ever do just based off somebody telling us, such as myself, who's got no kind of clinical background and clinical knowledge in anything. So the stuff I've looked at and the stuff I've read, one key thing is autophagy. So depending on how you pronounce it, that's a key thing. I'll pop that in the notes. But basically, anybody who says to me, well, Gav, that's just you can have that in a calorie deficit, you can. So it's a normal process that happens, which is, in short, dead cells, let's just say broken proteins within the body. When you go through this fasting state, generally after 20 hours, that kicks in. So autophagy kicks in, which then means you're getting rid of them things. So one big thing is there's been a link towards kind of broken proteins and Alzheimer's disease. So again, when we talk about health, fasting, a fasting protocol, there's some studies now that's being wrote around that. So that's something that kind of turns us on, and I think, why wouldn't I look at these things? I'm a healthy individual. Anybody who's got health conditions, binge eating or problems with food, definitely isn't for them. You'd obviously consult your doctor, and you'd ideally be guided through this process with some people. Some doctors across the world now are using fasting protocols with patients, which has shown really good promise. Again, other doctors will demonise it and they'll say it's bad. But like everything that I do in life, I'll look at what's good, what's bad, and you've got to make your own decision. It's very difficult to follow that just one thing. There'll be a doctor who maybe I might agree with on fasting, but I might disagree with them on COVID protocols or something else. So it's really important that you look at anything that's going to benefit you with regards to health and make the decision that's based off that. So how I got towards it was bought into the 16 to 8, so 16-hour fast, 8-hour eating window. I've done that for multiple years, on and off. It's not something I do religiously. Done 24-hour fasts on and off over the last 5 years, and done a 51-hour fast was the highest I'd done. So 72 was to push the boundaries a bit more. So in short, mindset and health. However, remember, it's not for everybody. And like you say, autophagy, the bit I'm talking about, around cells and etc., isn't, again, something that can actually it can just be achieved in a calorie deficit. Understand that, but I believe this, from the stuff I've read, this accelerates it a bit quicker, and I'll get more benefits around some of the stuff that I'm looking at personally for my health. So yeah, that's why. Again, not going to advocate it. Feel free to do your own research. I'm more than happy for you to ask us questions. It's not a protocol I'm probably qualified enough in to then even tell people how to do that, which I would never do. I would never step out of my kind of background around exercise, whether that's as a strength and conditioning coach, whether that's a wellness coach. I would stick within the boundaries of what I can do. So yeah, that's why, just raising awareness around something that I'm trying to achieve, and the social media's kept us accountable, which was the reason I kind of put it out there.